there's been a lot of focus on kind of what you said about just her in terms of like her body too. She's like, I'm young and I got pregnant and I gained weight when I had my babies, and then I lost the weight, and people like want to now like scrutinize me for how that happened and what I did. And of course, like Ozempic is mentioned, and it's all the same things, same conversations that everybody now seems to have to answer to that question.
Right. And like, it's like she could have just lost weight after she had a baby.
Right. She's like, I had a baby and now I've worked I'm back to where I was.
Right. And also, if she didn't do it that way and she did use something, I don't think Kylie Jenner is coming out in British Vogue saying it like as well. But I could see like her being like, I had 2 kids and like now I'm just back to like what I was before.
Definitely. And she does kind of touch on how, having Stormy and Stormy getting older and like having a daughter really like really kind of changed her perspective on a lot of things too, which she talked about that on the show, and all those sorts of things, which is, a great sentiment, but it's sometimes it's like, has that changed so much?
Right, like,
but I get what she's trying to say.
Yeah, but it's like, how much is that really gonna, like, you're still like,
right. It's in my mind sometimes I'm like, the damage is already done, which is fine. Then now she wants to change it and move on from it and not continue it. Great, that's wonderful.
Right,
but
she was also growing up in the spotlight,
totally,
and like I'm sure there were things being said to her that we didn't even see that made her want to change how she looked. 100%. And then she changed how she looked, and then all these, unrealistic beauty standards happen, and then all of a sudden they feel like they're responsible for it, and they're like, how did we end up being responsible for it? Like there's so much, you know what I mean?
They were in the spotlight so much.
They were spotlight so young,
pushed into so many critiques of their physical self that of course that would make you want to change things.
Right. And I'm
like
sure
if people are commenting on how like tiny and ugly your lips are, like you're gonna want to change them.
Yeah. And so I could see that like inner battle that she must have had growing up. Like, I want to change how I look, as people so much to say. And then when you do change how you look, people get mad at you. So it's like there's I'm sure like an inner fight in there.
Definitely. But I feel like this is the best era she's been in, Kylie.
Yeah, she looks happy and beautiful.
Totally. The pictures are stunning.
Absolutely stunning.
And the spread as well.
Her hair is so fabulous. Like, it's really fantastic these days. Like, looking it's just like curly and
it looks really nice.
Luscious. Yeah, it looks
shiny.
Great.
Looks real shiny too.
It looks like she's taking great care of it. And you know what? I'm sure she is.
Yep.
So happy for you, Kylie.
Yep.